The starting five for the Boston Celtics. At center, number 88, Namias Queta. At guard, number 811, Peyton Pritchard. At guard, 6'4", number 9, Derek White. At small forward, at 6'6", number 7, Jaylen Brown. At forward, number 0, Jason Tatum. The Boston Celtics head coach is Joe Mazzulla. Let's hear it for the Boston Celtics.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Obi Toppin out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Miles Turner. Then it's Jackson. And it's Rollins in at the point. And for Boston, their backcourt, Pritchard and White. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Queta in at the center position. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, BA, you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Pass to Anunoby. Fades and shoots. Queta pulls it in. Boston on offense. Here's Brown, and here's Pritchard.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first. Second free throw, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Rollins. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen. Brown passes to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. It's hauled in by Rollins. Jackson outside. Now here's Turner. He's guarded by White. 14 feet away. Turner, no good. Pritchard against Jackson. We played just over a minute here in the first. Misses the three. Here's Rollins. He had 25 points in his last game. Anunoby on the wing. Jackson outside. Pass to Rollins. To the middle. Turner. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Boy, the strength that Turner has added to his body on display there. Stayed composed and got it up and down through the contact.
Such a unique player, Clark. Miles Turner. He's both a floor spacer and a rim protector.
There aren't too many guys like that in the league, B.A. I mean, those are two very distinct skill sets, and to have them in one big guy like Turner, that's certainly something you relish and appreciate. And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Tatum. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Toppin. Jackson, pass to Turner. Here's Rollins, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. They get the rebound. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And the strength of Turner underneath the basket. This is a guy you don't want to mess around with down there.
And this is his second attempt at the line tonight. The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Outside, Brown. White with a screen on Anunoby. Brown passes to Queta. There's Tatum with the three. And Anunoby pulls it down.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Toppin outside. Pass to Anunoby. And the three off target.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Outside White. Here's Pritchard. Back to White. Now here's Tatum. Nifty move. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Over White. Anunoby can't get it to go.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Tatum passes to Brown.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome everyone to the play-in tournament as the 9th and 10th seeds of the Eastern Conference battle for a chance at the NBA playoffs. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Toppin is out there with Turner. Then there's Jackson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Rollins. Rollins in at the point. And for the Celtics, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Kata. And it's Pritchard in at the point. Taking a look at Boston. Favored in this elimination game. Greg, win, they play again. Lose, they go home.
And you just can't look ahead. Just focused on the moment. Value each possession. That's really all you can control.
Tatum finds White. Nice ball movement by Boston. And he's good on the three ball. Brown's got the game going here with the first basket for the Celtics.
Well, when you're as polished and practiced a shooter as Brown, there's no reason to hesitate.
Pass to Turner. Here's Rollins. Shoots the three. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pritchard with the ball, covered by Rollins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on White. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to White. Turner with the steal. Jackson against White. Here's Rollins. Toppin passes to Anunoby. Tapping a screen on Pritchard. The shot by Rollins, no good. On offense, here are the Celtics. Down kicks to Tatum. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Jackson.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Toppin sets a screen for Jackson. And Boston with the rebound. Here's White. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
The Bucks have shot 2 free throws and they're 1 of 2 so far. That's good from Jackson. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Lots of layers to it, Coach, but what is the best part of Jason Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin, because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot making ability to get where he needs to go and then finish the play.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Pass to Tatum. They could use a bucket. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Turner. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Rollins. From the arc. And it's White with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. Pritchard gets the bucket.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Master Rollins takes a 3, buries it from three-point range. Rollins got 7 points.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Pritchard. Brown with a screen on Rollins. Good on the three-point shot.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here's Toppin. Nothing on the board. Turner with a screen on Pritchard. Rollins with the bucket. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
To the inside. Here's Brown. Good D by Anunoby.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Outside Jackson to the wing right side. Toppin finds Jackson. Here's Rollins. Shot clock at 5. Latray. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Over in the corner, White. Pass to Pritchard. Tatum on the wing. And again, it's Boston converting.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Here's Rollins. 10 points for him. Tapping a screen on Pritchard. To the middle. And Toppin throws it down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And Boston has possession. Following the bucket by the Bucks. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. The Bucks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Rollins. He had 25 points last game. That shot wide open.
At his size, the ability to stretch the floor makes Turner so valuable to this offense.
Here's Tatum. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. That's a big-time move by Jason Tatum. I don't know how many style points you give him on that one.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Rollins. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Anunoby outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Tatum.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Puts it up from 15. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Well, he's been hot out of the gates, 4 for 5, and he might just be getting started.
Pritchard against Rollins. Tapping a screen on Pritchard. Pass to Toppin. No good on the 3.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
That gives them the lead. Brown's got 5.
There's some power to JB's game. He can simply go through contact.
Now, here's Toppin. At the top of the key, Turner. Anunoby outside. 5 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Fires the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Anunoby's got his second bucket.
You have to stay connected to Anunoby out on the perimeter. Can't give him any daylight.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. scoop in for the Celtics.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 2. From the line, Toppin pulls it in.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Anunoby, good. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Tatum's shot is off.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
And he knocks down the first one. Boston making a switch here. Shireman's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Toppin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Jackson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Celtics trail by 6. Now, here's Simon. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And stolen by Portis. Poked away and stolen by Simon. Here's Hauser. Bangs home the trifecta.
It seems like Simons is always keeping his options open, always willing to make the pass instead of taking the shot.
Now, here's McConnell. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Turner. Garza pulls it in. Boston's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range so far in the first. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Here's Rollins. 12 points for him. Pass to Turner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Turner's got 5.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Simons against McConnell. And it's Simons missing. Bucks leading by 3. Anunoby kicks to Portis.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
McConnell scanning the floor. Boston making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Turner. Kevin Porter comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Rollins. Celtics on D. It's a 3-point game. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Celtics. A minute 42 left in the first. And stolen by Portis. To the inside. Here's McBride. And he lays it straight in. And the Bucks lead by 5.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Here's Hauser. Defended by McBride. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
And Anthony Simons cut his teeth under Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum, Stan. Some pretty good manners.
You aren't kidding, Kevin. And I think going up against those guys in practice every day, watching them every night, and being another guard who has to score the ball, he couldn't have learned from anybody better. And Anthony Simons now a tough guy to stop.
Now, here's McConnell. Defense is right there. Robinson passes to Portis. Not going to go that time. Boston trailing. Hauser with the ball. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Lets the three fly, and the Celtics hit again from deep. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And welcome for the second quarter of this critical play-in game. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
You've got Anthony Simons. He's out there. Oh, look at that.
This young man is unreal. I mean, can you believe that?
Simons against McConnell. Brown right side. Back to Simons. Pass to Hauser. 5 on the clock. Here's Garza. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Porter. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And here is Portis. The rebound by Simons. Brown outside. Off target with his three. The Bucks trail. Here's McBride. That's good. It's McConnell with the assist. McBride's got his second basket. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now, here's Simons. He gets that one. Simons has got his second basket of the night.
What a good finish inside. Simons is such a talented scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
A shot by McConnell, no good. Boston has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Brown outside. Pass to Hauser. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And it's a three-point Boston lead. Bucks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Look for Milwaukee. Obi Toppin's checked in for Portis. Jackson comes in for Kevin Porter. And Rollins subbed in for Miles McBride. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Jackson passes to Rollins. Clock at 6. And the wide open shot from McConnell. And again, the Bucks miss.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Brown outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Celtics. Now Hauser. 8 points for him. Count it. Hauser's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to McConnell. Launches it. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
You can't give a shooter that kind of look on the perimeter. I don't care who it is.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. He's checked in for the Celtics. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Minot. Tatum down low. Toppin's there. Stolen by Jackson. Out to the right wing. To the paint. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And the Celtics making a change here. Tillman's checked in.
Number 26, Xavier Tillman.
Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to the 76ers. Here's Tatum, and Tatum slams it home.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Mitchell Robinson, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Robinson. Boston making a switch here. Garza's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Turner's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Robinson hits them both. Here's Tatum. 11 points in the game. Simons kicks to Tatum. High, arcing shot, and the layup is good. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Turner with a screen on Simons. Simons against Rollins. Pass to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rollins. The 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics leading by 4. And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. To win your team a championship and be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go.
And so it's Milwaukee with it after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Brown against Jackson. Brown dishes to Tatum. Tatum gets it to go inside.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Bucks trail by 3. Turner with a screen on Simon. Rollins against Tatum. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Turner, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Turner's got 7 points.
Well, when the shot clock is winding down, Turner is a great option. That near 7-foot height gives him a chance there. Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Changes here for the Celtics. Kate is checked in, and Derek White subbed in for Sam Hauser. OG Anunoby's checked in for Milwaukee. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Rollins. He's got 15. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Good D by Anunoby.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Outside Turner, the 3. The rebound by Cato. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for Boston. Brown outside. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Here's Rollins. Good, nice job down low. Rollins got 19 points.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
Pass to Tatum. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Tatum's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Anunoby has the open look. Drops in the tray. Anunoby's got 10.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Inside, Queta, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's Rollins. He's got 19. Anunoby outside. Takes the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Anunoby's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Yeah, that's his second made three of the quarter, third of the game so far.
From outside the arc, the rebound by Turner.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
From downtown, and Boston with the rebound. Queta's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pritchard passes to Brown. From past the arc, Rollins grabs the board.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
So they take the lead. 15 points in the game.
Well, Anunoby's number has been called often in this one, and he's made the most of it.
Right the pass to Tatum. To the inside. And Queta gets it to go. Queta's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And into the floor right now, it's Celtics Entertainment.
Simons, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Milwaukee's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. And Turner kicks to Jackson. Bucks passing it around. Pass to Toppin.
2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Well, for Turner, it looks so easy sometimes. His length and athleticism put the rim well within reach.
Pritchard with the ball. Covered by Rollins. Tatum, that's good. Tatum's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Well, this could be one of those nights where there's just nothing you can do to slow him down.
Pass to Rollins. A minute 20 left now here in the second. Tapping a screen on Pritchard. Here's Rollins. Can't hit from 12. Boston's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Pritchard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Pritchard's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, great read by Tatum there. Recognizing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
Rollins the pass to Anunoby. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Hands it from downtown. Turner's got 12. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable. Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
On the wing, Jackson. They get a hand on it. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Rollins. He's got 19. Off target from outside. Tatum against Toppin. The three-point shot is pure for Tatum.
Well, Tatum is gifted at sizing up defenses and excellent at recognizing when to shoot off the dribble.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Celtics up by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Their perimeter D's been weaker than airport toilet paper, and trust me, I know they should strengthen it.
Wait a minute, I can't get the image of.
Looking at how the Celtics are, that is more than enough.
And welcome to the second half of this high-stakes play-in clash. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Turner is out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's OG Anunoby. And there's Jackson, and it's Rollins in at the point guard. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. White finds Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. The lead is 2. Got that one up quick. Tatum's got 29.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
Rollins the pass to Jackson. It's stolen by Pritchard. And there's the drive. And he makes good on the layup. Now it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Tatum against Toppin. Here's Rollins. 19 points in the game. Lets it go from 11. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Celtics leading by 6. 3-pointer. And there is White, and that's good on the assist by Brown. Brown's got his 6th assist on the night. After Rollins, they need this. And Pritchard pulls it down.
Not a great start to the second half. It's 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And here is Tatum. And again, it's Boston with the 3.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
You left the Westgate dancing shoes at home. You have the camera on you. Everybody get down.
Bucks trail by 12. Outside Jackson. And stolen by White. And White with the stuff.
Listen, anytime you can run, you push it. Vets like White understand that.
Anunoby outside. A fader. The rebound by Queta. Queta's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Turner. Now Jackson. That's tipped. And Pritchard puts up a deep 3. Toppin pulls it in. Bucks trail by 14. Can they get it? Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 17.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Brown against Anunoby. Brown kicks to White. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The shot by Rollins, no good. Boston leading by 12. Here's Pritchard. A shot that time, not on target. Good D by Anunoby. This one for 3. The rebound by Queta. Queta's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Brown sets a screen for Pritchard. Toppin pulls it in. Bucks trail by 12. Anunoby outside. Pass to Rollins. Launches a 3. Rebound Boston. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Here's Rollins. Back to Anunoby. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Outside, White. Pritchard with the screen on Jackson. White the pass to Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Turner finds Jackson, and that one is good.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Boston now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And here's Tatum for three. Good on the triple. Tatum's got 35 in the game.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from Rain.
Rollins the pass to Jackson. Pass to Turner. Here's Rollins. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. The rebound by Queta. Queta's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Shoots the three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Anunoby's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now, here's Toppin. Anunoby outside. Puts up a three. Rebound by the Celtics.
After draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Bucks trail by 13. Here's Rollins. 19 points in the game. It's stolen by White. For the three. The rebound by Turner.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Stan, what's your read on him?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter, and we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us a long time to catch up with how good he is.
And so it's Milwaukee with it after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Anunoby outside. Here's the three. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
Now here's Turner. He's got 14. Anunoby outside. Jacks up a three. Boston grabs the miss.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter, but coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Anunoby against Brown. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Boston making some changes. Mars is checked in. And Sam Hauser subbed in for White. The Bucks also with the sub. McConnell's checked in. Hauser finds Brown. Over Jackson. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Bucks trail by 13. Anunoby outside. Pass to Toppin. Turner with the screen for Jackson. On the wing, Turner. No good from outside. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. Tatum. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Love the toughness Turner showed on that tape. Just willing it past the contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And Turner is the total package at the center position. A big man who scores, shoots the 3 ball, and defends with purpose.
Now, here's Simons. He has 5. That one goes. Count it.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Anunoby. He's got 17. Portis sets the pick for Anunoby. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He's lost him in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Out to the right wing. Here's Minot. A three-pointer, no good. Bucks trail by 13. Here's Anunoby. Plays it up off the glass. Anunoby's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Anunoby meets resistance inside, but he uses some muscle to get that shot off.
Here's Simon. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Robinson comes in for Miles Turner, and Rollins subbed in for OG Anunoby. Free throw good, Simon.
Well, you have to appreciate a high-octane player like Anthony Simon. He runs the floor and just outworks other guys every chance he gets.
Here's Rollins. 19 points in the game. On the wing, Porter. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Rollins. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, look, if I'm his coach, I'm going to get him involved in another way. Set a screen, get an assist, something to reset his mind a little bit.
Now, here's Simons. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. 14 feet away. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Rollins. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Portis sets the pick for Porter. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Hauser. Pass to Minot. Three-pointer, Simon. It'll count. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And so it's Boston in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And we're back, a lot on the line for this play-in game with 1 quarter left to go. We've got Brown, also Anthony Simons out there. And it's Garza in at the center position. That's the Boston 5. Bucks trail by 16. Here's Rollins. Portis a screen on Brown. Rollins the pass to Robinson. Brown against Rollins. From 17 feet out. Rebound by the Celtics.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Brown, no good. Buck shooting 43% from the floor. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
What's up?
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Minot. Lets it go with a three. Busted. No good that time either. Bucks trail by 13. Down low. Here's McConnell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. The Celtics have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Brown outside. Tries the spin move. Shot clock at 6. Strong finish through the contact from Brown.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Here's Porter. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Aggressive move, but that was great D to prevent the easy bucket.
And here's Brown. On the high post, Robinson pulls it in.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Pass to Portis, intercepted. To the paint, here's Garza. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Over to the wing. Back to McConnell. And stolen by Simon. Right wing. Here's Hauser. Rebounded by the Bucks. Rollins got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to McConnell. Robinson a screen on Simon. Here's McConnell. The rebound by Simon. Simons has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Beyond the arc. A rebound by the Bucks. Rollins got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. There's a screen by Robinson. Inside. Pass to McConnell. Just 5 to shoot. And here is Portis. Milwaukee. No good that time either. To the middle. Minot. Good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Robinson. To the inside. They swipe it. Brown against Portis. Brown feeling it out a bit. Here's Garza. Block at 6. Fires from deep. Porter with a block.
Sending it back with postage. This is why every team is looking to add length to its lineup.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Now, here's McConnell. Robinson a screen on Simon. McConnell passes to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. substitution here for Milwaukee. Turner's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Toppin comes in for Bobby Portis. Anunoby, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. And it's Jackson in for T.J. McConnell. White with it. Pritchard with the screen on Jackson. There's the three. And it's White missing.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from three.
Anunoby kicks to Toppin. From outside, off the mark. Celtics leading by 18. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Count it, good.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Now, here's Toppin. Pass to Turner. Here's Rollins. 5 to shoot. Over Pritchard. They get it back. Celtics on offense. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Brown the pass to Tatum. Celtics passing it around. Hauser misses.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Pass to Turner. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And the Celtics making a change here. Kate is checked in. Here's Rollins. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. So it's the Bucks now.
And he really seems to just have lost his touch at halftime.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Here's Rollins. Pass to Turner. Over White. Shots good by Turner.
Yeah, Miles Turner is just pouring them in. Playing fearless offense.
Pritchard passes to Queta. White wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak. And he was hot from three to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Pass to Tatum. For three. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Anunoby outside. To the right side. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. White's got 4 rebounds in this game. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Here's Pritchard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 3rd assist on the night. Toppin against Tatum. Driving to the basket. Rollins. He nails it from 11.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Toppin against Tatum.
The length, quickness, and IQ Tatum possesses makes him a nightmare matchup, and it's why defenders end up fouling.
The line for 3, Jason Tatum.
First free throw is good.
And listen, Jason Tatum is one of the very best players in the world. He does everything well, can fill in wherever, the type of player who covers up your weaknesses.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. We've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
It's just too bad they're on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. It would have been nice for him to have a chance to perform like this in the postseason. Jackson outside. Now Turner. Here's Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Now Jackson. The 3 is off.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Now here's White. Tatum setting the pick for White. From deep. Rebounded by Anunoby.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Jacks up a 3. Can't get it. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. White outside. Now here's Tatum. Fires the 3. That shot no good. 1:37 left to play in the final quarter. Now Turner.
Yeah, we know Turner's a great outside shooter, but when he plays big down low, he can be a problem.
At the line for the Bucks, Miles Turner. 2 shots.
2.
First one falls for him. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Toppin. Kevin Porter comes in for OG Anunoby. Miles McBride's checked in for Jackson. And it's TJ McConnell in for Rollins. That one misses.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
At one time, pretty much just a three-point specialist, Sam Hauser, coach, is now cranking up the defense.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can come into the league and maybe carve out a niche with just one skill. But usually what you have to do is take that one skill and build on it so that you can be a consistent rotation player. Sam Hauser has done that, and as you said, he's added the defense to his shooting ability.
Robinson's checked in for the Bucks. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Free throw good, Simon.
Well, former late first-round pick in 2018, Simons continues to prove the doubters wrong with his fantastic scoring ability.
Now, here's McConnell.
Celtics foul. Minot. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee. C.J. McConnell at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Knocked loose, and a fast break now for the Celtics. Shireman, good.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hauser. There's a good screen. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And there it is. The Boston Celtics come away with a huge win. And all they need is one more win to secure their spot in the playoff bracket.
That's right. I mean, you know they're going to be riding high off the adrenaline of this win. Not sure I'd want to face them in what is now a single elimination game.
And that puts a cap on it. Glad to have you with us for all the drama of the play-in tournament. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jason Tatum.